Good morning, students. We are using this time once a month as a homeroom. The homeroom period will be used for different things each month. This month, we will be using it to have all students set up their cell phones with an emergency notification system. We have partnered with a company called Titan HST to be able to communicate with staff, students, and parents when there's a potential emergency on campus. For students, you can use the Titan app to notify school personnel if you see something or someone suspicious on campus or if you have a concern. When you open the app, you will see a home screen which lists 9 potential reasons you should notify the school. The reasons you might notify the school include knowledge of a suicide attempt or someone who is suicidal, knowledge of a shooter on campus or someone who might be coming to campus with a gun, witnessing bullying, seeing a stranger on campus without a visitor badge, a medical emergency, a fire, seeing someone or knowledge of someone using drugs, knowledge of a bomb threat, and then there's also a general concern that you want to notify the school about that doesn't fall into one of those categories. I'll go over these alerts in more detail in just a second. So, what we want you to do this morning in your homeroom class is to download the Titan app to your phone and get you familiar with it. Let's get started. Go ahead and take out your cell phone and turn it on. I'll give everyone some time to get their phone out and turn it on. Once on, you will need to download the Titan app. Specifically, it's called Titan HST. It's available for both Apple phones and Androids. We're going to give you a minute to find and download the app. Now that you've downloaded the app, let's open it. You will be prompted to enter your email address or phone number. Please enter only your email address. The system will only recognize accounts which are linked to your JSerra email address. So, enter your JSerra email address now. After you've entered your email address, you will be prompted to provide a password. You do not have a password yet. So, prompt the system to send an email to you to set up a password by clicking I don't know my password. You will now need to log into your JSerra email account to set up a password for Titan. I'm going to give everyone 2 minutes to do that. After you have set up your password, don't do anything else until directed. Okay, I assume you've all now entered your email address and created a password. Go back to the Titan app to log in. Once you are logged in, you will receive prompts. Please read through each one carefully and accept all of the prompts. This is very important. Please also turn on all of the critical push notifications. There should be 3 or 4 of them, and it's very important that you turn all of them on. Then you should be taken to the Titan HST homepage for JSerra. We now need to make sure the system has your correct phone number in it. So, please click on the icon in the upper left-hand side of the homepage that looks like a person's head profile. Click on the My Account and then look at your contact information. Your JSerra email address should automatically be listed, but also check to see if your cell phone number is listed correctly. If it's not, please use this time to enter your correct cell phone number. I'll give everyone a minute to check this. You'll be asked to verify your number. Please do so by using the text feature, not the call feature. Okay, please now return back to the home page. At the home page, you should be able to see the home screen, which has 9 icons representing the 9 reasons you might need to contact the school for an emergency. We'll talk more about the icons and alerts in a second. You should also see 3 icons at the bottom of the screen. One is called SOS, the middle one is called Chat, and the last one is Inbox. The 9 icons, again, are called alerts. When you click on an alert and send the alert, the administration and security staff at JSerra are immediately notified. We can see the nature of the alert and who sent it. Your fellow students, however, cannot. This protects your anonymity in sending alerts. We can also see your location when you send an alert. This allows us to respond to your location if we need to. Here's how it works. When you click on one of those alerts, an alert is sent to the administration and to the security staff. Your alerts are anonymous, as I said earlier, so no one else in the school can see it. However, the administration can see who sends the alert. When we receive an alert, we will text you back through the program asking about the nature of the alert and other relevant information. For example, let's say you are with a friend who gets injured on campus. You would open up the app, hit the medical icon, and then someone from the administration or security staff would respond asking about the details of the medical situation. We would want to know, for example, who's hurt, where are they, what's the nature of their injury or illness. The person who sent the alert would respond via the app's chat feature, and we, the administration, could respond accordingly. As another example, let's say you saw a student being bullied. You could hit the bullying icon and then communicate with the administration, which would again protect your anonymity and would let us know what you observed. After you've received an alert, you will be directed through the chat feature in Titan to end it once it has been resolved. For example, in the medical emergency example, once the school has tended to the injured student, you would be prompted through the app to end the alert. This is an important point. You should only send alerts if the emergency is real or if there's a possibility of a real emergency. This is not a toy nor something that should be used as a prank. Because we can see who sent the alert, we will discipline students who use Titan to send prank alerts to the administration. You are all at this point young adults, so I believe that you will use the Titan app appropriately. Hopefully you never have to use it, but if you do, just make sure that it's used appropriately. One last point about alerts. They can only be sent when you are on or near campus. If you are away from campus and need to contact the school, please email or call. The Titan app also allows the school to send mass alerts or communications in the event of an emergency. For example, let's say there was a need to lock the school down. The administration would send a lockdown alert. Your phone would get that alert even if it was turned off. It would provide instructions on what to do during a lockdown or other emergency drill. It would also alert you when the lockdown drill was over. Titan communicates in various ways. The messages you would receive would come in the form of text, emails, and through the Titan app itself. The chat feature can only be used by students to receive chats involving the administration after an alert has been sent. It cannot be used to chat with other students, so the chat feature is only used if an administrator contacts you. It allows you to chat with an administrator after you were contacted first. The inbox icon is something you probably don't need to worry about. It does keep a record of emails we send through the system. On Monday, for example, we were testing the system, so you may see some messages from Monday that refer to a lockdown alert being sent and then being canceled. As I mentioned earlier, Titan can be used by individual students to communicate with the school, but it can also be used for the school to send messages to you. Let's show you what that looks like. Let's say we get a report that there is a suspicious person on campus and we need to lock the school down. Normally, we will alert you on the PA system, but Titan also allows us to send a more immediate communication. As a test of this system, you should be getting a message now that the school is in lockdown. It should be coming via email, via text, and via the Titan app itself. On the Titan app, you should be seeing a red bar that indicates the school is in lockdown. This red bar will stay like that until the administration or security system ends the lockdown. When we do, you will again receive a message through your email, via text, and on the Titan app itself. The lockdown is over is what the message will say, and it'll be green. It should be showing up on your phone right now, indicating that the emergency is now over. This app might not work for those of you who have phones that can't have apps. Even if that's the case, you should still get text and email messages when the school sends out alerts. If you had a problem downloading the app, please notify your teacher, who will notify the administration, and we will address your individual issue. I also can't stress this enough. This app is not to be used for pranks. Alerting the school to an emergency that doesn't exist is like pulling a fire alarm or playing with a fire extinguisher or calling 911 for a non-emergency. Any student who does that would be suspended and maybe even expelled. So please only use the Titan app for real concerns you have, not because you think playing with it is a funny thing to do. If you have any questions, you can ask your teacher or you can even ask me. If you have successfully downloaded the app, you should go ahead and close it. Again, I hope you never have to use it, but it is a great resource in the event you do see concerning behavior on campus. You can now put away your phone. Make sure you silence it or turn it off. Thanks, and have a good rest of your third period. Go Lions.